Beyond the beach, experience Beltzville in our latest on state parks in the Poconos. Kicking off summer in the Poconos from the racetrack to the lakes and rivers. The heartwarming story of Elijah, working his way to stability through Pocono 3C.
Outdoor fun this summer at not one, but 2 water park resorts, including a new train, the unique place to stay and play with alpacas, a magical lavender farm featuring fairies, plus a special stop on the Pocono History and Art Trail.
And the latest Pocono showcase featuring the country sounds of Erin Kelly.
All right, Captain Steve, that's perfect. Hold it right there, please. Hi, folks. Welcome to the July edition of Pocono Mountains Magazine. Summer is here, and with it, lots to do all across the Poconos. Next month is Wally Lake Fest here on the Big Lake, and next year, 2026, marks 100 years of Lake Wallenpaupack.
And we're on the lake today with Wallenpaupack Scenic Boat Tour. Of course, they have the boat tours and rentals, perfect for a summer adventure in the Poconos, and doing it safely with properly fitted life jackets.
And another great spot for lake life is Beltzville State Park. Jim visited recently for his latest in an 8-part series of exploring state parks in the Poconos. Let's check it out. Bon voyage!
We have got some beachfront property for you here at Beltzville State Park in Carbon County, the latest in our 8-part series on exploring state parks in the Poconos. This place is pretty busy over the summer months, especially with boating, fishing, and swimming. We're going to introduce you to a water rescue canine unit, as well as the Friends of Beltzville State Park. Come on along.
Beltzville has so much beyond its beach. Sure, it's the big draw, going back more than 50 years. Then, and now, it's a hotspot on hot days, by boat, or by land.
Kelby, come.
Beltzville Lake is where Kelby, the canine lifeguard, patrols. The park, where friends come together for yoga, cleanups, and camaraderie. And families, visitors, and locals head out hiking amongst the tall pines and waterfalls.
I love so many things about this state park.
Beltzville's just a beautiful spot that collects a lot of good people.
There's thousands of people on this beach, and she can walk right past everyone screaming at her, trying to pet her, give her food, and she'll just keep doing her job.
Poconos has been a forever vacation destination, and we're in it. It's a beautiful resource, and there's a lot of things to do and see here at Beltzville.
Before Beltzville, all this was the Pohopoco Creek. The Lenape lived on this land, then the farming village Big Creek Valley. By the early 70s, the flood control dam led to the lake, and the state park was born.
It's an unlimited horsepower lake, so all kinds of different boats out here, jet boats, jet skis, fishing boats, big boating lake, good fishing.
Cody Miller is the new manager at Beltzville, and along with his state park crew, helps manage the crowds, which at times can be so large it warrants closing the gates.
So our limit for the bathing place, the beach area, the picnic area is 8,400 people. We don't quite get that many before we shut it down. We don't want to overload ourselves, our staff, and our facilities.
The demand for what Beltzville offers has always been, sometimes leading to a capacity situation by 9 a.m. That's when the message goes out, letting folks know the park is full.
It's a beautiful area. I can't blame anyone for wanting to come here. We have implemented a few new traffic control methods. Like this year, anybody that shows up before 8 a.m., we're having them stage at the Pine Run boat launch parking area. There's plenty of parking down there, a bathroom, people can use that.
And when Beltzville is full, there are other options for visitors, like parks we've featured before on this series, Hickory Run, Toby Hanna, and Goldsboro, and even Lake Wallenpaupack features the Palmyra Township Public Beach. Keeping all those swimmers and boaters safe at Beltzville is a Newfoundland that's trained well for this volunteer job.
This is Kelby. She's my certified canine lifeguard, my companion, my best friend, and my partner out on the water.
These summers, Kelby is fitted with GPS trackers, safety goggles, even a life preserver, able to tow a boat.
There's never a question about her abilities. She picks up everything the first time we ever showed it to her. And she will sit here and scan this beach, whether we're out on the boat or if we're out here on the beach. She's always looking and wants to know what's going on in her environment.
If anybody needs help, they go out and help them. They are credited with 12 rescues last year.
Also answering the call, these friends of Beltzville State Park. Lois, Diane, and Patty are a few of the nearly 100 members supporting this park and its programs.
I think if you understand the heart of a volunteer, you know what goes into it. And we're just here to have fun.
And we do the special events too.
We do the special events, first day hike, Earth Day hike.
We offer weekly hiking. We do yoga in the park. It's a beautiful setting on one of the trailheads, Sawmill Trailhead. We do
Arts and crafts.
Arts and crafts. We have a monthly arts and crafts group.
It's more like a jabber session.
The connection these volunteers have with the park runs deep, marking a decade of projects, programming, and potlucks.
It just feels like really they're friends. They're friends, and then to give back to something I believe in, our land, our earth, our planet, and Beltzville's just a beautiful spot that collects a lot of good people.
So most times at these state parks, we're showing you all about these beautiful places. The guy behind the camera is Zane Shupp with Pocono Television Network. We wanted to take him out here at Beltzville because this is your home state park, Zane. What do you love about this spot?
I have been exploring it really in depth for about 20 years, but I was born and raised just a few miles from here. So I have been technically coming here my whole life to fish, to boat, to hike.
Zane took us for a tour of the falls on the Pohopoco Creek, hiking high up over the lake. This is where he goes trail running.
I think the hiking and trail running here is some of the best that you can find anywhere in this part of the state. I love the trails, the way that they're clear, they're open, they're pretty well maintained, and I love the amount of like pine forests through here, and just like the vibe that you get when you're on these trails. Now I explore this area more now with my kids. My oldest is 8. I've been bringing him here since he was a baby, and now I bring my youngest, who is 5.
It's his home park, from taking to the water by boat, even checking out these amazing falls right near where a covered bridge once stood, moved by the U.S. Army Corps and preserved near the beach now. A place everyone can enjoy all year long.
It's a multi-generational park, I really feel like, because there are so many things to do here. There's playgrounds, there's pavilions, there's a lake, there's the creek, there's the waterfalls. There are so many opportunities for people to get out, explore a lot or a little. It doesn't matter, and it all really adds up to a better quality of life, I believe, to get out here and do these kinds of things. Either it's for yourself or with family or with your friends. It doesn't matter. I mean, I think there's nothing but good that comes out of being able to come to our state parks and take full advantage of them.
Thanks for exploring Beltzville State Park with us. To learn more, head to PoconoTelevision.com. This has been Jim Hamill with the Pocono Television Network.
Ever wondered what a summer day at Camelbeach would be like? Me and Mila found out, coming up on Pocono Mountains Magazine.
Just swinging by to show you what to do at Kalahari Resorts and Conventions this season. Coming up on Pocono Mountains Magazine.
More great stories on Pocono Mountains Magazine coming up. First, some Poconotables from across the region.
We are proud to announce that Woodloch is the official resort destination of Penn State Athletics.
Two iconic Pennsylvania institutions, Woodloch and Penn State University, are now teamed up for initiatives, exclusive giveaways, and special events that extend well beyond the field. Watch for more at woodloch.com/Penn State.
From the field to the track, it was another successful NASCAR weekend at Pocono Raceway, with sold-out crowds and sold-out camping for the 5th straight year, drawing in fans from all 50 states and beyond. And check out these familiar faces that took the ride on an Xfinity race car.
Miss Pennsylvania stopped by the Hawley Silk Mill recently, posing with county leaders at the semi-quincentennial bell and meeting with Wallenpaupack students.
The salt, seriously, it's like grounding.
CBS Philadelphia spent the day at Kalahari Resorts and Conventions enjoying the spa, indoor water park, and seasonal outdoor activities. We'll swing by Kalahari again coming up in just a bit.
And Mount Airy Casino Resort garnered another AAA 4 Diamond Award. So did the French Manor Inn and Spa, which has done it for both dining and hospitality 22 years running. Congratulations to those luxury properties in the Poconos.
In the Pocono Mountains, we always want you to feel like a guest in our home, our mountain home.
Our 4 Diamond Homes.
You can dream.
Relax, we'll do it all for you.
Do it your own way. Choose a vacation rental home.
Our water parks are a splash of world class. We don't have to clean all these rooms, right?
The Pocono Mountains, where you're treated like a guest in all our mountain homes. Visit PoconoMountains.com.
Small town charm, boutique shopping, historical attractions, and luxury spa resorts. With so much to offer, you'll want to stay a few nights. Book your trip to the Pocono Mountains by visiting PoconoMountains.com.
Camelbeach is a 4-season resort with something fun to do no matter what time of year. The last time I was here, I had a special guest, my goddaughter Mila, and we had a blast skiing, snow tubing, and checking out their indoor water park, Aquatopia. But now that the weather's warmer, we decided to come see what Camelbeach was all about. It's our first time here, and we're excited to go see what they have in store for us. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Hello guys, it's so great to have you here. Hi Mila, I'm Grace, I'm from the PR team. Welcome to Camelbeach. What a transformation from the last time you guys were here.
I know.
Right, we had all that snow and now we got sand and we got all the water you could want on a hot day like today.
We're so excited to be here. Thanks for having us.
Of course, we're so excited to show you all the features that we have. Camelbeach is Pennsylvania's largest outdoor water park. It is a premier destination in the Poconos. If you are here, you have to go. And if you're not here, you need to make it a part of your summer itinerary. We have 37 slides and attractions. And this summer, we're so excited to talk about our Rival Racer slide. That's 8 different slides where you can get your whole crew. And you guys, I know, are going to go down it, right? I think I might join you guys.
Oh, I like that idea.
Yeah, we are going to go race because that's a big thing we're doing this summer. You'll be able to race your friends and family starting July 4th.
Rival Racer was such a blast. We raced Grace and a few other friends, and the best part was seeing our time and speed at the end. Camelbeach is perfect for the whole family or a group of friends, with slides that let up to 4 people ride together in a tube, like Sandstorm and Dune Runner or High Noon Typhoon. If you're looking for thrills, excitement, and plenty of twists and turns, they've got just the slides for you. After some fun in the sun, you're bound to work up an appetite, and Camelbeach has you covered. Grab a delicious meal from spots like Smokehouse Barbecue. For a foodie like me, it did not disappoint. They even have a variety of food trucks available, or cool off with some refreshing treats. Whether you're looking to relax down the lazy river or chasing thrills on wild water slides like Sidewinder, there's fun for everyone. From the big kids to the little ones, there's plenty to enjoy. Splash your way through Pharaoh's Fortress or jump into the excitement of the wave pool.
We had such a fun day exploring Camelbeach today, right, Mila? Yeah. So if you haven't checked it out yet, definitely add it to your summer bucket list. This is Mila, and I'm Deanna Fontanez with the Pocono Television Network.
From one water park resort to the next, we're reaching new heights at Kalahari Resorts and Conventions outdoor seasonal adventure park called Gorilla Grove. And now, there's a brand new way for guests to get here. From zipping down water slides at the East Coast's largest indoor water park, to zipping through the trees. All aboard the train taking you from one playground to the next.
We really wanted to add something special for this year for our outside activities down at Gorilla Grove. So what better than this great train to be able to pick up our guests right here at the lobby and take them all the way down to the Gorilla Grove.
The new Gorilla Grove Express provides continuous transportation throughout the day between indoor and outdoor fun at Kalahari Resorts and Conventions. The complimentary ride lasts around 7 minutes and is ADA friendly. Fueling the fun is conductor John.
And he'll have a lot of great stories to share with you as you're taking the ride down to Gorilla Grove. Can't have a train if you don't have a conductor with a character. John is a real character.
Once you reach Gorilla Grove, you'll go bananas over the ropes courses with 87 elements ranging from easy to expert. Starting to get the hang of it. Quad racing zip lines, my personal favorite, outdoor laser tag, and this 36-hole miniature golf course. Yes. We're not monkeying around. This place has you covered for an afternoon of thrills, whether you're enjoying one or all of the activities. Plus, you don't need to stay overnight in order to visit. Day guests are welcome too.
Gorilla Grove is friendly for everybody from little tiny kids all the way up to senior adults.
Life's a beach inside Kalahari's 220,000 square foot indoor water park, heated to 84 degrees year-round. There are nearly 1,000 overnight rooms, plus a variety of sit-down and on-the-go dining options, open to the public and satisfying every kind of craving.
Whether you're looking for modern Mexican food at Cinco Niños, or American fare at B-Lux with giant shakes and wonderful burgers, or maybe Italian tonight, Sortino's Italian restaurant, authentic red sauce Italian restaurant, one of my favorite restaurants on property. And then of course we have Double Cut, American steakhouse with sushi.
Kalahari is also home to this massive convention and meeting center, one of the largest in the Northeast. In fact, the restaurants are perfect for socializing after events. Gorilla Grove, great for team building, so professionals can work and play hard.
Everything that you need is right here at the Kalahari, whether you're here for business, you're here for pleasure, or you're here for a little bit of both.
The train is one of several new offerings at Kalahari, complementing major upgrades in the lobby and the recently opened Red's Piano Bar, with nightly entertainment in this intimate setting.
We have so many loyal guests that come back to Kalahari every year. We like to build relationships with our guests, so they keep coming back. So to make sure that their experience is better and better every year, we just add more and more enhancements.
Gorilla Grove is open seasonally from Memorial Day weekend through fall, while the indoor water park and other attractions inside Kalahari Resorts and Conventions are open 365 days a year for a weatherproof vacation. From up in the trees, I'm Brianna Strunk with the Pocono Television Network.
Tricky, we just saw the Great American Getaway 400 here at Pocono Raceway, and it's time to kick off summer in the Poconos. That story's coming up on Pocono Mountains Magazine.
A must-stop on your summer bucket list in the Poconos. Come along to a lavender farm where the magic extends far beyond the fields.
This edition of Pocono Mountains Magazine is presented by St. Luke's Monroe Campus and East Stroudsburg University.
Pocono Television Network is everywhere you are, including broadcast, cable, and streaming. Download the free PTN app on Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, and iPhone, Android, Google, and smart TVs. Or rescan and get the PTN digital signal in Philly, Harrisburg, Baltimore, and Scranton-Wilkes-Barre. Or if you're on cable, PTN is on Blue Ridge, Service Electric, and more, where you can watch PTN, the Pocono Television Network, anytime at PoconoTelevision.com. Raceway and across the Pocono Mountains for summer 2025. We want to invite you to come explore the Pocono Mountains and enjoy everything that is happening this summer season. We even have a few high-profile folks to lead the way. Let's take a look. We are here with President Ben May of Pocono Raceway. This guy is welcoming thousands of people to Turkey Triangle this weekend for the NASCAR Race Weekend. And this is the kickoff to summer, man. How exciting is this to have a sold-out crowd for the third year in a row?
It is. We're a few weeks earlier than we were last year. We talked about it, right? This is the kickoff to summer, and summer actually agreed, right? It's a beautiful weekend in the Pocono Mountains. We're just thrilled to have NASCAR back. Our 52nd year having NASCAR here in Pocono, and it's a big deal, man. It's cool.
You were up jet skiing last year.
Yeah.
You were at wiffle ball at Barley Creek. Tell us about what you love about summer.
I love it here. You know, I actually just celebrated my 52nd birthday yesterday, and you know where I was? On the water at Lake Wallenpaupack. We had an amazing time. I just love this area. I love this region. It's beautiful. The air is crisp. The people are friendly. And you can do anything. Hike, get outdoors, have an amazing meal, have a date night, have a family time. It's just awesome. So we love spending our time here.
The governor knows PA is the great American getaway, and the Pocono, including Lake Wallenpaupack, is primed for summer. Just ask Steve Gelderman at Wallenpaupack Scenic Boat Tour.
Yeah, in the summertime, you know, weekends, 4th of July obviously is our busiest time, and it's great. It kind of hits you with a sense of like you're looking around and you just see people all up on top of the dike. You got boats up and down the lake. You've got a lot of activity, and it's phenomenal to see.
From the lake to the river, the Delaware hosts the annual Sojourn in its 30th year in 2025, celebrating being voted River of the Year in Pennsylvania. We found Clarence Gardner of New Jersey and his family among the dozens taking to the river for a paddle, choked up thinking about spending time with his daughters in this special place.
We used to spend a lot of time with the Sojourn program, and I asked my girls if we couldn't be together for Father's Day.
That's pretty cool.
And they jumped on it.
So you guys came out here for a Father's Day deal.
Oh yeah. I made them pay their own way this time.
Yeah. We're from more densely populated Morris County, and so it's all buildings and street, and it's nice in its own way, but to see the vibrant colors out here, and when, you know, the rain comes pouring in, it kind of wakens the whole place up. That's why we like to be out here.
Whether it's the river, or the lakes, or at the track, summer in the Poconos is about soaking in all the experiences across the region.
Hey, folks, if you're coming to the race, come a few days early, stay a few days later, right? Take in everything the Poconos had to offer, right? We've got it all, water parks, state parks. I mean, it's all here. Tourism is in full swing, or about to be in full swing, and we're just happy to be a part of it.
Summer in the Poconos means it's growing season and eating season. Right here at Pocono Organics Market Cafe. It's the place to be on a hot summer's day.
It's great. I mean, the busiest time is the summer. A lot of customers, a lot of stuff. The races, there's usually a lot of stuff going on at the track, so just like now.
Summer has only just begun for where you can spend your summer days in the Poconos. Head to PoconoMountains.com/summer. This has been Jim Hamill for the Pocono Television Network.
Hey everyone, it's Brianna Strunk here with my son, Raynor. Today we're at a place combining lavender and a fairy forest. That's right, a magical fairy forest. And we want you to come along for the adventure. Are you ready?
Yeah. Abba Dabba, make the house open.
Step into the woods where creativity comes out to play. An enchanting experience with more than a dozen fairy stations, gnome homes.
That fairy has bird feathers.
And some special prizes to collect.
Wrap it around. Can you do that?
Sparking imagination through interactive activities. And photo ops for kids and kids at heart.
We try to appeal to everyone. We had a lady from England who said she walked in as an 80-year-old and came out feeling like she was 8 years old. So that makes us happy. And it really is a business that brings joy to people.
Linda Biesecker founded Paradise Lavender Farm in Cresco, featuring the ever-expanding fairy forest and rows of lavender in different varieties. The farm is open to the public May through September.
See how this is ready to cut because the little flowers are coming out.
Cut your own bundle in the summertime or visit the gift shop and take home lavender-infused products. Some harvested from the herbs right here, others from surrounding small businesses in the Poconos.
And we have local honey, local jelly, we have lavender popcorn, lavender nuts, lavender coffee, that's a real big hit. So just about anything lavender. Lavender ice cream is a true favorite.
Linda, a retired elementary school teacher, inherited the land from her late friend and fellow educator, Ruth Henry, whose favorite color was purple. Linda decided this would be the perfect way to honor Ruth, while creating a business rooted in her own love of lavender and childhood fascination with fairies.
My grandfather started our nursery, Ross & Ross, by sending herbs around the country, so I thought, well, maybe I'll grow a little lavender. It's a hobby that turned crazy.
One plant in 2017 blossomed into what you see today. There are plenty of places to sit and relax around the farm. Sign up for special events and classes or rent the tent to host your own private party.
The fairy gave me this. I'll own the bucket for you so you can see.
I just think that it's great to get kids back in love with nature, and this is a fun experience to do that. And I think people will be happy that they came here.
Whoa, another little house.
She knows Ruth would be happy too.
Oh, I know that she is smiling down and just so happy that children and families are coming and enjoying it.
This has a lot of vine cones and nothing to give.
Plants and pixies for a day of peace and play.
It's Brianna Strunk
and
Raynor with the Pocono Television Network.
A place with a past, and today, still plenty to explore. Coming up on Pocono Mountains Magazine.
Where to stay and play with alpacas. Coming up on Pocono Mountains Magazine.
We hope you enjoy these experiences as much as we do. Pocono Mountains Luxury Resorts. Luxury Unlimited. Find it at PoconoMountains.com.
Welcome to a place where the past meets the present in the most exciting way. We're here at Gray Towers National Historic Site, which was the home of Gifford Pinchot, the founder and first chief of the U.S. Forest Service. Let's go check it out. I had the chance to take a tour with Jared Simister, and along the way, he shared some incredible hidden gems and little-known stories that really brought the history of this amazing place to life.
I'd like to introduce you to the folks who built Gray Towers, James and his wife, Mary Pinchot. Gray Towers was built in the 1880s as their summer vacation home. They brought a lot of major big city talent here to small town Milford, including the architect of the home, Richard Morris Hunt. He designed the Biltmore Estate in North Carolina, which is one of the largest homes in the country, and also the pedestal that the Statue of Liberty stands on top of. Many of our visitors come here from New York City and are very excited to find out about that connection. Welcome to our rotating exhibit space. We're surrounded by handmade lace that was collected by Mary Pinchot, and we're lucky to have this space to show new artifacts, new stories that have never really been shared here at Gray Towers. Between the changing landscape and the changing exhibits, you never really visit the same house twice.
As we've been walking around this amazing property, you've been showing me little hidden gems, a lot of unique unknown facts that people may not know if they visited, but this space is beautiful. Tell me about it.
So this is probably the most unique feature on all of the landscape here at Gray Towers. This is our much beloved finger bowl. This was one of the last major additions to the landscape that the Pinchos did, being added in the late 1930s. But what makes the space so unique is the way the food was served. It would actually be served family style in wooden bowls or rafts, served on the surface of the water, but you were not to just pass to the left or the right. That wouldn't encourage conversation. You would expect something to float across the surface of the water to you here.
That's so cool.
With our partner organization, the Gray Towers Heritage, we are able to keep programming going. Sometimes it's off-site, but from April through December, just about every weekend there's something going on here at Gray Towers, and so I do encourage folks to check our social media or check our website. Always something exciting happening. So welcome to my favorite spot on the landscape here at Gray Towers. Whenever I have some downtime or I'm able to work outside, this is where I like to do that. With all the beauty of the Gray Towers Gardens here behind us, looking out over our next stop at the amphitheater, where John Kennedy dedicated the site back in 1963.
Distinguished members of the Pincho family, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States. Not merely those who are now alive, but all those who are coming later, and what Gifford Pinchot, and Theodore Roosevelt, and Franklin Roosevelt, and Amos Pinchot and others did in the first 50 years of this century will serve as a stimulus to all of us in the last 50 years to make this country we love more beautiful. Thank you.
So tell me where we're headed to now.
So we are walking along our Forest Discovery Trail, headed towards our recreation of a Yale Foresters campsite. The Pinchot family, the people who built Gray Towers, endowed the family's school, Yale, with $150,000 to establish the first graduate level school of forestry here in the United States. And many of the students who attended Yale were kind of elite families from the Northeast, and so they arranged their tents into two rows known as Broadway and Fifth Avenue to kind of evoke some imagery of New York City.
Gifford convinced his father to donate money to Yale University to start a forestry school, the first of its kind in the United States.
If you visit the Yale camp today, we actually have a collection of historic forestry tools, many of which are still used in contemporary forestry today. And we try and do several events with different forestry agencies throughout the year at the state and federal level to kind of bring the past to life here at Gray Towers.
Gray Towers National Historic Site is one of the many stops on our Pocono Art and History Trail. It's not just a landmark, it's a place where history lives on, and every visit reveals something new. So you'll have to come check it out for yourself. I'm Deanna Fontanez with the Pocono Television Network.
Did you know there's a place in the Poconos where you could stay and play with alpacas?
Come on, you want some cinnamon?
Meet the herd you might have heard of at Pohopoco Creek Alpacas in Effort. At the heart of it all is Mary Baxter, who became interested in alpacas while retiring from a successful career in real estate.
I started doing some research, went to alpaca shows, volunteered, went to other farms that had alpacas and talked to the owners.
Mary moved to this scenic 72-acre property with fields, barns, and a sprawling manor to begin raising alpacas. She opened her home to the public, offering alpaca experiences by appointment for all ages to interact with and learn about alpacas.
I think that they're really special animals. There's just something about them I find very therapeutic, very calming. We're in the back of the house, so you have the view out the back and also the side.
Mary also offers overnight farm stays with 4 spacious suites and common areas such as the great room. Mary lives on site, similar to a bed and breakfast, welcoming and assisting guests during their visit. There's also a seasonal in-ground pool and alpaca interactions included with every overnight booking.
I think of it as an intimate place to stay, or a little boutique-y kind of place. I've had families that just take, all of the bedrooms, and then I've had just couples come for a nice getaway and to do all that they can do in the Poconos when they're here.
Called Chestnut Hill Countryside Manor, the rental is peaceful and secluded, yet a short drive to many Pocono places.
Wintertime, you've got 3 or 4 different ski areas within 20-30 minutes. The racetrack is 15 minutes away. Town is 3 miles away with, grocery stores and so forth. So even though this feels like it's in the middle of nowhere, you're close to everything.
Steps from the suites, every spring the alpacas go through a shearing process, much like a haircut, which produces luxurious fleece.
Many people know about the alpaca socks because of the characteristics of the fiber, but we make hats and gloves and scarves with them. We do dryer balls.
Hey. Pre-booked alpaca experiences at the farm are available select days throughout the year. Mary recommends it for kids, families, and groups. She provides the treats, and we assure you, with carrots, they'll come.
Oh my gosh, this one's cute.
I really do enjoy it, and the enthusiasm that I see from people, it very, very heartwarming for me to feel that enthusiasm from somebody else.
Wrap up your trip here at the farm store, where you'll find a variety of alpaca products, some even made from the fleece of the herd right here, such as the soap and gloves. I'm Brianna Strunk with the Pocono Television Network.
Still to come on Pocono Mountains Magazine, this van is headed out to help pick up trash all across Monroe County. Find out how the people inside that van are finding much more than trash along the roadway. They're finding homes and jobs.
Still ahead, a sneak peek of the latest Pocono showcase featuring the country sounds of Erin Kelly, recorded at the historic Sherman Theater in downtown Stroudsburg.
Did you know that every year our nation's hospitals are graded on quality and safety? Did you know this information is publicly available? Did you know that St. Luke's has earned 5 stars for quality and straight A's for safety? St. Luke's is the only PA-based health system and only 1 in 3 health systems in the nation to earn these outstanding recognitions. St. Luke's, the only locally based healthcare network serving as a model for the nation.
Hi everyone, it's Jim Hamill, and after 6 years now, Pocono 3C, the Pocono Community Caring Company, has had quite a bit of success. This van has been all over Monroe County, cleaning up litter all across the region, helping folks who are homeless or at risk of homelessness find work and find a home.
Officer Cruz and his cleanup crew head out across Monroe County and the Poconos week in, week out. The van's lights flash warnings to drivers to watch for the men and women of Pocono 3C, picking litter of all sorts from the roadside. We spent some time with Dave, who's been with Pocono 3C for about a year.
You must take pride in knowing what you're doing here makes our region nice.
Yes, it's true.
What kind of things does it give you?
Me, I could state work ethics. I can manage my time because it forces you to get up, give you something to look forward to. Money-wise, consider the situation at hand.
For many in this program, in operation for 6 whole years in 2025, the situation is often about dignity. Street-to-feet clients in need of a way to earn $100 a day. The money, a means to support themselves through struggles to stay housed. The job, a way to work toward a full-time job and stable housing.
The program itself, the way they run it, is good. Especially with Officer Cruz, because he lightens the mood.
Over the years, the Pocono 3C crew has done its work quietly, racking up more than 1,300 miles of roadway cleaned, removing 26,000 bags of litter. That's enough to fill a football field end zone to end zone, stacked 10 feet high. The tires, the syringes, gone thanks to Pocono 3C. Gained in it all, in the case of Elijah Spencer, a new chance at life.
Yeah, to be honest, I had no clue what 3C was, but I'm very thankful that I did come across that place and the person who told me about it, because I wouldn't be where I'm at now if it wasn't for the people at 3C, and if it wasn't for Officer Cruz, and if it wasn't for everybody at the Municipal Authority building. I wouldn't be here talking with you in this nice uniform.
Elijah's one of about 24 Pocono 3C participants who've found steady work and a home. Speak to him for a short while and you'll get the sense Elijah is thankful beyond measure.
And you are now an employee of the Waste Authority. How's that feel?
It feels pretty good. It feels pretty good. I remember where I came from and no one would give me a chance, but you know, the people at 3C and people at the Municipal Waste Authority, they gave me a chance, and like I said, I'm not gonna fail because that's just my ethic. I can't fail.
Yeah.
You know, and they gave me an opportunity to try, and I won't let them down. That's just just how it has to be, because no one else would give me a chance, and they were the only people that did, and I'm very grateful.
These days, Elijah welcomes visitors to the Recycling Center on Military Road in Stroudsburg, helping them sort things out and taking things apart to be renewed. A continuation of the hard work he showed with Pocono 3C, now with this nice uniform and smile.
Introducing myself to new people that come here, you know, got to make them feel welcome, feel friendly, and everything is easygoing and everything is convenient for them. So it just trickled down to this new position. So it's like a lot of positive people around me that helped me get here. So I can't really take all the credit.
I was going to say, though, you deserve a lot of the credit, too.
I still feel like I need to do more, because there's a lot to be done. As though even though I'm still in a way better position than I was before, I still feel as though I could be in a way more better position, you know, for me and my daughter's sake. So I'm gonna keep on pushing, you know.
As Elijah and others reach milestones in their lives, Pocono 3C keeps moving forward in the community, caring for those in its company. This has been Jim Hamill with the Pocono Television Network.
Hey, I'm Gary C. from Poco 103 here with Erin Kelly. Erin and her band will be our next guests on the Pocono Showcase.
East Stroudsburg University. Dozens of degree opportunities, taught by exceptional faculty. Exciting campus life and the beauty of the Poconos. ESU, where everything you want is closer than you think.
This is my idea of relaxation.
Welcome back to the Pocono Mountains Magazine. We recently cut an episode of Pocono Showcase with Erin Kelly and her band. A sneak preview is coming up here on the Pocono Mountains Magazine.
Little while every round, get up to I'm from Allentown, Pennsylvania. Started singing when I was 3 years old, believe it or not. Started singing a lot of national anthems. Eventually got to sing at 6 for the 76ers.
Please welcome from Allentown, 6-year-old Erin.
I sang for the Phillies, got to sing at Madison Square Garden, did all this cool stuff. And eventually at 16, I picked up the guitar and started doing all of this acoustic stuff.
How old were you when you sang at these sporting events?
Well, I started at 3. I don't know if anyone remembers the Ambassadors in the Lehigh Valley. That was one of my first times singing the national anthem. I know.
When did you start writing songs, Erin?
I was about 16 or 17.
Yeah. Do you come from a musical family, or?
I do not. Well, that's why I started doing the national anthems, because my mom was a professional athlete. So she didn't know what to do with my musical talent. And she's like, oh, let's just start having her sing national anthems.
Where do you play around in the Poconos?
So I mostly do stuff in the Lehigh Valley, but, I've done stuff at Penns Peak, and, I've done, let me think. I've done so many gigs, it's like, whew.
You play Music Fest too, right?
I do. I play Music Fest. Looking forward to that this year.
Have you recorded a lot of your stuff?
I have recorded a lot of songs. I should be coming out with a new EP soon, so I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm constantly releasing music, so.
What artists do you listen to these days? Who do you get inspiration from?
I'm all over the place. I'm a big 70s rock girl, so, I've grown up on, even Jimmy Buffett. I love Jimmy Buffett, and Lyle Lovett. That's mainly what I've been listening to, a lot of outlaw country.
You've been spending time down in Nashville trying to get a record deal, or what's going on with that?
I have been, yeah. So I head down every few months, and I'll be going back again soon to do some writing.
Who's in your band today?
So I have Mike Anthus, and he's going to be playing bass. I have Brendan Ruane, he's going to be playing electric guitar, and I have Tiff Kent on drums.
Haven't heard from you in a while. Called me up to reconcile, shedding tears like a crocodile, crying those same old lines. You toss and turn and restless sleep. Your comfort's no concern to me. Not the way that it used to be, where I called you mine. Now it's about the time to slide down onto those satin sheets. Flip up that duvet. Take responsibility and go. Lay in the bed you made. Had your troubles, I tried to be kind. All the dance of civility decline. Telling tales as tall as the Georgia pines from your California king. Put your 2 feet on the floor. Take those strings on up that door, 'cause love don't live here anymore since you set me free. Tonight before you fall asleep, slide down onto those satin sheets. Flip up that duvet. Take responsibility and go. Lay in the bed you made.
wrap up a show with incredible local talent lighting up the stage. And there's so many things to do here in the Pocono Mountains, especially with views like this at Lake Wallenpaupack.
From state parks to water parks, trains to tunes, we've showed you some of the best ways to enjoy this summer.
Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Wallenpaupack Scenic Boat Tour for the ride. Make sure you tune in next month for another Pocono Mountains Magazine. We'll visit Promised Land State Park for another in our series on exploring state parks in the Poconos. Thanks for watching.